guys? It's Philly Trades. Today I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna scan and make a watch list and look for stocks and examples and stuff I look for. Yes, I had to redo this video just because I messed up on the first one, so this is my second attempt. So we're gonna give an overall market review. So you can see QQQ has still chopping in this range. It broke out of it and then it's pulling back. Probably gonna hit the 20 EMA and reject. But we'll see what happens. We don't care what we're not predicting. We're just going along with what the story's telling us. When do I think QQQ will break above this level right here? Once we get above here, I hope we break up to 780 to $800. You know, hopefully we go on a rally. Let's look for stocks. We're gonna start scanning, guys. We can use a scanner, but I would definitely use that in a different video and show you how to use it. I don't use it every time. It is good to look for stocks that are rallying right now. But like I said, QQQ is falling. Don't want to use this right now. I'm looking into the good stocks, like the biggest stocks, and seeing what shares I can buy or what setups are setting up on these top stocks. So CoreWeave, I bought shares on here. There's no setup right now, just long term right here. CoreWeave is a really good stock to add, but let's get away from that. Coinbase is something I was looking at and I just didn't get to take. Why? Why didn't I take this? Because it gapped up right here. It gapped up. Usually when it gaps up, you can take it, but it's more riskier. Where would you like to take this? Look, my level was right here. I wanted to take it right here. Let's just say stop loss was right here. And then let's just say you would have taken it right here. That is such a big difference, you know? It's just like low of day was right here where this entry is. And like you don't want to take it there. You probably would have took it right here. Somewhere right here. Look at this. Like, would you take this or this one? You know, like you're getting more gains out of here, a better entry, when then you're taking it up here when you really don't want to take it up there. There's nothing wrong with taking it up there. It's just riskier. I wouldn't have taken it. And yes, QQQ is still a little like iffy. Yes, it was bullish today. As you can see, it opened up and it's just up here, you know. And yeah, that's causing stocks to go up just on this pullback. But it, I'm looking for the long-term move, you know, not for a day move or 2 or 3 day moves. So yes, this is something I look for. This was a nice wedge pop. As you can see, we got tight EMA crossover. It just gapped up. I couldn't get my entry where I wanted it. So I have a level right here just in case it pulls back. We probably will pull back, and if it doesn't, guess what we wait for? A pullback into the EMAs. Because we already got the wedge pop. We got the EMA crossover. We just need that EMA bounce. But yeah, that's the reason I didn't take it. Let's look at it on the 5 minute just to show you guys. So my first entry would have been right here on this level. Stop loss at low of day. We don't know where low of day would have been. We're just assuming it would have been right here for this one. And then the second option, where is it? Right here. You got an entry route right here. Like, I wouldn't take this up here just because my entry would have been down here, just a little iffy. You know, you're missing out on a lot of gains and just chasing it. We don't chase out here. We just wait for our setups and wait for the probability to be really high. And you know, when it gaps up like that, your probability does lower a little bit, but you know, it can rally up higher. And if it does, it does. You just missed it. That's okay. It's part of trading. Just accepting it that it went without you. But that's a really good example on what I look for. Just unfortunately, we didn't get the entry level we wanted. Yeah. And if that happens, that happens. It is what it is. Palantir looking ready to rally. I don't know when it's going to break out of this little consolidation phase, but it's looking ready to freaking pop. So this is something I do not want to miss. I will be watching this every day. Lemonade, one of the strongest stocks right now. We had a wedge pop, EMA crossover, and now we're pulling back to the EMAs. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for this to pop up. So you can see we're in the EMAs getting tight. Chopped around here. We hit all the EMAs. Now we're just waiting for bullish momentum on this stock. So yeah, there's that. And if you get stopped out, guys, you get stopped out. Don't get mad. Don't go on tilt. If you get stopped out, it is what it is. Just get a re-entry if it hits that level again. Because guys, one thing I used to struggle with was when I would enter a trade like this or something, and I would get stopped out. I'd be upset. Sometimes I would hold my trade long, lose more, and just go on tilt, revenge trade. And then that's something, when that is happening, you got to realize in the moment, hey, I'm not in my original state. I'm in an emotional state. I got to get off these charts because tomorrow's another day you can trade. The stock market is not going anywhere, and I tell myself that every day. It's been almost, what, 2.5 years probably that been doing this, and you know, I'm just not too long ago. I'm just started realizing that, hey, stop going on tilt. There's like another day tomorrow. It's okay if you miss out. It is what it is. There's another opportunity tomorrow, or the next day, or next week. Gotta have a lot of patience for this. But yeah, Lemonade's looking good. One of the hottest stocks right now. It's been rallying. So you can see it just rallied up. This is an amazing move. You caught that. Now, service now. Same wedge pop as Lemonade, EMA crossover. Now we're in the EMA's chopping. If we go above this high, I probably will take it because this is a good stock. It's been doing really good. So you can see it's just chopping right now because QQQ is not rallying right now. So yeah, it's probably just waiting on that. Oracle, this is a different approach. Also, one thing I want to talk about is when you see a wedge like this and you see it break, it's breaking my wedge right now. You do not want to take it there. Do not take it there. Why? Look at why would you take that there? Look at this is what we want to look for. I'm gonna highlight it for you. Look at the EMAs right here and look at the consolidation. And look what happens when it consolidates and the EMAs are so tight. What happens? We rally. That is what we look for. Right here, yes, we want a wedge pop, but we want it to consolidate here a little bit longer. So what do we want? We want it to consolidate here a little bit, and then boom. I know that's ugly, but that's exactly what we're looking for. We don't want to just take it out of nowhere because it can easily hit the 10 or just and reject. You want it to consolidate and get tight. The EMAs are pretty far from each other as well. So let them catch up and be patient. This is a game of probability. So let the probability get higher and higher for you. Let your chances of success be higher. Tesla. I don't think there's a setup on Tesla. Nope. Just really good area to add long-term stocks. One stock on this costs $3.79. Yes, I know that's pretty expensive. You can add 3 shares, 4 shares, 2 shares, maybe 1 share. It doesn't matter how much you add. Just add shares at this range. And then if it goes lower, add another one. And if it does, and if it starts breaking out of this wedge right here, or whatever it's making, it is a wedge. Whatever it's here, whenever it starts breaking out of this, around here, this 410 level, this once you see momentum, add more shares. This is definitely going back to all-time highs, 500 something. Guarantee you by next year it will be, or by the end of this year, it will be at 500 something. Arlo, these are stocks I've been having for a few days already. Really, really tight. Look at this consolidation. What I tell you, look at the EMAs on this. Super, super tight. This is gonna have a crazy wedge pop. Just the tighter it gets, I promise you, the crazier it will go. The higher and the crazier it will go. Dell, one of the strongest leading stocks here. Look at this. Trade momentum stocks. All these stocks I have on here are pretty good, except Arlo. Arlo's iffy, but the setup is amazing. Dell right here, one of the leading sectors. The entry on this was what? The EMA right here. Around that EMA. It didn't clearly hit it, but yes, getting an entry right there is beautiful. Probably wouldn't have taken it just because it didn't hit it, but that entry is beautiful. Let's see. Um, let's see. Where would I take this? If you see something like this and you miss your entry, you would not want to take it above the EMAs or anything. Yes, it can work. Let's just say you take it above the EMAs right here. It's still in a range. You don't know where it's gonna go. It can just chill here and then go up, or it can just reject. You don't know. And what do I mean by in a range? Look at this. You got to look at it like this. Look at this high right here. Look at this low. It's in this box. You need it. You need to see it get out of the box. You don't want to see it in the box. So keep that in mind. And if it does get tight, yes, you can wait. If this gets tight right here, you see it getting tight, EMA's getting really close, you can take it right here before it even gets out of that box because we look for tightness. Hut looking really, really good. Hut, I'm liking how it looks. EMAs are right here. It's looking like it wants to pop. Yes, we need a little bit of more consolidation, but I'm liking this. Why? It's having momentum. It's strong. When you see stocks with momentum and it's strong, you can take it. The chances of it, I don't know if I would take it. I'll give it more time. Chances of it popping out are pretty slim just because of QQQ. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow or if QQQ is gonna rally. If it rallies, yeah. If you see QQQ with strength tomorrow, like at 8:45, 8:50, you can take this. And if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Just I'm liking how it's really close to the EMAs and how it's wedge popping this. Might want to go higher, so this is something I will take. EMAs are pretty close to it, hit all of them, so we'll see what happens. Doesn't mean just because it's up here doesn't mean I'm gonna take it. Awesome. But this is a really good stock, really good staircase. Stock's moving a staircase. As you can see, it's making the stair. It's gonna go up. Really good stock. Iron, different approach. Same as Oracle right here. Oracle, I want to take Oracle soon for a pullback. When stocks are like this, I'm not just going to take it randomly. I'm going to wait till QQQ tells me, hey, we want to pull up to the, and then I will take this because we've been downtrending for a long time. We definitely need a pullback. Probably get a pullback to the 150 level. Iron, same here. I wanted to take it right here, but didn't sweep these lows. So if we don't get an entry, we don't. It is what it is. Definitely will be looking for an entry right here on this sweep. Really key level. Guys, I know if you're brand new traders, like this is a key level. You can just tell by looking at it. Like hitting this level, you might see some rejections or a bounce up. So it's key low right there. Weekly. Yeah. If it breaks below this low, it's probably going to dump down, but we'll see what happens, guys. Look at this stock on the monthly. It hit the EMA, so looks beautiful. It's probably going to rally. I'm liking that monthly, though. And remember, higher time frames hold higher power. That monthly looks beautiful. Can definitely see it rally. AMD. Let's see. This is my watch list right here, guys. These are the stocks right here I'm watching right here. I'm taking a close, like, I'm keeping them up. I'm looking at them every day, you know. AMD, 50-day inch, 50-day EMA entry. Look at that. You see that? Like, you see a rally on here? You take that. Why would you take that? AMD is one of the leading stocks of all time this year. It's been going crazy. It's been rallying. Yes, right now we're consolidating here. But yeah, when you see a leading sector or leading stock and you see that, please take it, man. Like your chances of success are really, really high. Your probability is really high when you see a stock like that. We missed the entry, so where would I take this? Above this resistance right here, 574. If I see it rallied on top of this level, I'll probably hit 700, 700 soon on AMD. Really, really good stock. Carvana, I'm liking how tight this is getting. Just needed, we just need momentum on this. It still needs more time, but I'm liking this wedge on here and this consolidation right here it's making. ASTS, we need a wedge pop, guys. But what are we looking for? We want the EMAs to get closer. We just don't want to take it off random wedge pop. We want the EMAs to get closer and tight and a little bit of consolidation. Then we can take a wedge pop. And if it wedge pops without the EMAs getting tight, what do we look for? We get the EMA crossover and we get an EMA bounce. We would just wait for that bounce. Okay. Sorry guys, just got a message. Circle. Same thing. Wedge pop. I want this to be tighter. Look, I highlighted this for a reason. EMAs are not too tight. They're close, but they're not tight. I want more consolidation here before we get a wedge pop. Yes, it's already popped out of the wedge, but hopefully we consolidate here more. And look at this. Look at the difference between this right here and this. EMAs are really close. Like, this is a perfect example of what you want to see. Hold up. This is exactly what you want to see right here. Something consolidate. It didn't rally up. It failed. But look, you just want it to rally up out of that. We want to see this. It does not that many days, but we want to see something like that. We want to see at least like 5 days, 3 days, 3 to 5 or more consolidation days on this. And the EMA is really tight. SoFi. Needs more time. I'm liking that though. I'm liking the wedge. Hood. 50-day was the entry. Like, what stock was it? Dell? Yeah, 50-day was the entry. So you don't want to take this above the EMAs. You want to take it above like 120 level when it starts breaking out through that level. Another leading stock, another leading sector. So something you want to take. QBT needs more time. It needs EMAs need to get closer, more consolidation. QBTS, same thing. EMAs need to get tighter, more consolidation. Rocket Lab, Rocket Lab, another good stock. This is something you want to add for long term right here. This is a really good stock to own. We need a wedge pop, and if it breaks out the wedge without consolidating, that's okay. Look for the EMA bounce. But we want this to get tighter. Netflix, I think Netflix needs to get tighter. Yeah, not even a setup yet. Oakland. This looks like it wants to consolidate right here and get tight on the EMAs to bounce. That's something I will look for. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. We'll just wait. Just be patient, guys. You don't have to rush any setups. Like, I promise you, I've been wanting to trade these past 2 months, 2.5 months, and I haven't taken a trade. It sucks. I know it does. I'm not making like money and stuff. And yeah, I'm not in it for the money because if I was, I would have been trading the days I didn't, you know? I'd rather be patient and wait for my setup. And guys, the charting and everything, charting on and like looking for setups and all that is probably one of the easiest things you can do. The hard part about trading where people struggle is risk management, over trading, trading psychology, how to deal with losses. It's the mental side of trading. It's not looking for setups and stuff. It's just controlling your emotions and stuff. And guys, trading is one of the hardest things you can master. But when you master it, guys, I promise you, it will reward you. All the losses and everything will be erased within a month of your hard work and just patience. So trading is just working on your mental, like your psychology, more than setups. And yes, you're gonna have a few errors. I'm not saying like you might get like study your trades, journal them. You might get a bad entry. You might not get the right You might have done something bad, like journal each trade and just apply it the next day or the next trading day. Whatever messes you up, apply that for tomorrow. Get that information and apply it. Celsius, nothing. PUR, nothing. ARM, another strong stock. It's creating a wedge right here. If it starts getting really tired consolidation and breaks this wedge, I would definitely take this. I'd like to keep that up here. Still needs more time though, so don't think I'm just gonna take it. Why do I add this? Just because it's one of the hottest stocks out there. It's the leading out there. I think there's no stocks on Sus or Cipher. This is an example of it not getting tight and popping out the wedge. If it happens, it happens. It is what it is. We don't even have an EMA crossover. So we want an EMA crossover. It's probably just going to pull back. And that's okay, guys. Just be patient. This is always going to happen. Not to every stock, but when you see it like this, be okay with missing out. And IonQ. Bob probably has nothing up. WST. Creating a wedge. Still needs more time though. INOD. Affirm. This is something you can add on the 50-day. It hasn't hit it. This is probably something good. It's above the EMA, it's above the 200. It's like it's pulling back. Something you can definitely look for. The ADR is what, 4.5? Looking really, really good. This is something you probably want to watch. It's really, really good right here. This is why we scan, guys. Seeing opportunities like this. Firm's been doing really good. Look, it's just been rallying. And if it doesn't, if it wants to fail, if it wants to go below the 50, let it go below the 50. It is what it is. Also, QQQ has to rally and show you that it's bullish. You just don't want to take it just because it's going to hit that, you know? OMS. Another wedge pop. But no consolidation, no EMA crossover. So most likely we're going to continue going down unless it pulls back and consolidates more. Oscar, another leading stock. Really, really good stock right now. This has been going on a run lately. I remember I had shares on this at 17 right here, and then I sold everything around over here just because there was better opportunity. But look at this, up at 30 bucks. If you had 1,000 shares, 15, $5 move, you can make some money. Dash. Below the, hey, this is doing good. It's below the 200. I wouldn't take this anywhere right now. I'll just wait for it to show like clear this 195 level or an EMA entry just because we did get a wedge pop, EMA crossover. We're getting a pullback, but it's been chilling here. I'll just wait for it to clear like a clearer level. I wouldn't take it right there. Just wait for it to clear that or hit the 50-day and get a bounce up. 4% ADR. Also hit the 50 days, the 200 day. I don't know. I'm not liking how it close it is to the 200 day. I'd rather just get an entry above this level right here. This 197 level. I wanted to clear that resistance. See guys, not all setups are the same. You just like, you have to see like what's happening and just, do you have conviction? If you don't have conviction on the stock, like, don't take it. You need to have a lot of conviction. Having conviction is probably one of the best things you can have for a stock. I believe, yeah, this stock looks good to rally. Like I said, I'll just wait for a key level, or I'll just stay out of its way. I'm gonna stay out of this way. This is just because I'm a little iffy on this. Meta. Meta's a good stock to own long term. Really, really good. Been consolidating here for like, I don't even know, years, a year. Yeah, it's just been here since like last year. I don't like that. Really good stock to own. Definitely gonna see this over at 1,000. I don't know when, but definitely will hit 1,000. Zeta, I have this for long term. I think my shares are up 20% on this. Really, really good stock. It's been performing good. Hopefully, we keep rallying up to like 30s, 40s. But that's it for today, guys. This video's been 25 minutes. I don't want to bore y'all. I hope you learned something. I'm just going over setups and trying to make a watch list, and I hope like you seen me look for what I want for my setups and for my swing trading helps you and it gives you an idea. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a good day.